Hello, hashtag Verse TV family, and welcome. It's week 237. I'm Aaron Mack, and today let's, get right into it, shall we? I believe we shall. So, the question that gin, vodka, or tequila? None. And wow. Well, I am going to say this. I don't drink. I don't. Especially now, post MS diagnosis. Like, I never drank. And I have personal reasons for never drinking. But I didn't even drink before the MS diagnosis. But then, post MS diagnosis, hearing that, oh, well, actually, drinking can potentially have negative effects on people with MS, I was like, okay, well, I don't drink anyway. So there it is. And I remember one time, I'm telling the story, but nobody is going to know that it's you because I'm not giving that much information. But I remember one time I was set to go out with some friends, and one of my friends wanted us to all drink before going out. And I think everybody else might have. We were in our 20s, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of wrong. But I was like, no, I don't drink at all. And I remember he actually, honestly, he got kind of upset with me. He's like, why won't you drink with the rest of us? I was like, I have personal reasons. I don't drink. I don't, darn those personal reasons. I don't want to hear it. What do you mean? I was like, I'm sorry. I just don't drink. Sorry. And that's actually not funny. But I didn't drink. And suffice it to say, I still don't. Still didn't. Never did. Anyway, I don't hate. I'm not going to say that. I'm actually just going to move into my song. The song that I have today, it's a newer song. Oh, yes. So it's 2023's brand new release. And the song is entitled, it's actually the first track on this album. It's entitled, I Really Wanted to Make a Rap Album by guess who? Andre 3000. And you know what he's doing? He has made an entire album of like peaceful Zen music to a flute because he's a flutist. And you know what's so crazy? A couple of things really quickly. I like the flute, and I don't know what it is, but it's just something about the, listening to like peaceful music, like when you tell Google, hey, give me some peaceful, relaxing music. Or what was the big one? Flutes and wind and rain. I would love that as my peaceful music. And I would just fantasize that my man is playing his flute while I'm wrapped in his arms. That might be a complicated thing to do. I get it. I get it. But love, because of love. Because of love. Anyway, oh my gosh, I have a million songs, y'all. But that's one of my things. And yes, I do acknowledge that. I, ooh, I'm not even going to talk about that, y'all. I'm not. But what I will talk about is it was so interesting because I was talking with a friend of mine before, and he's like, yeah, Andre 3000's new album is just him playing the flute, like real Zen music. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, I'm intrigued. And coincidentally, I went to the barber shop after, and guess what they were playing? That in this particular song. And I was like, is that Andre 3000's new album? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, thank you. And what was so interesting is in the barber shop, people actually who were waiting on haircuts and stuff actually had their heads down and just relaxing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is powerful. Like, what? In the barber shop, just people with their heads down. Multiple people waiting for their haircut. Because normally people would be up doing all sorts of stuff at the barber shop or having much in terms of conversations. But just from that brief 12-minute song, like everybody, poop, was just like, yeah, this is a moment too. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Andre 3000. That's beautiful. Yes, we need more peace in the world. Ann Nesby's, I don't think she's the first to sing it, but she sang it on her, I think that's her debut album, at least her debut album that came after Sounds of Blackness. The song This Day. Lord, we need your love. We need your peace. That's what the song is about. And that's what I say we need in this world. And thank you, Andre 3000, because wow, you were able to get people in a barber shop to stop talking about that woman's butt and her, well, but get people in a barbershop to not have conversations about that stuff. So us gays think, and when I say us gays, I'm not including you. I don't know your sexuality. It doesn't matter. But gays like me, same gender loving people like me, can be in the barbershop in peace and not have to hear this. Last thing, I'm sorry, how many minutes? 12 minutes. I remember my barber, uh, they were talking about some woman, and the guy was like, yeah, she was dragging a wagon. And my barber was like, she was dragging a wagon? Just like that with the eyes. She was dragging a wagon? Like, y'all hetero men know what y'all do in the barber shops. Anyway, all right. So, are we ready to get this show on the road? Hashtag First TV family. I'll read the comments. Stop it. One day, share, subscribe, and share again. Thank you so very much. Very much. Thank you.
237.
Hallelujah. Love is the answer.
Hashtag Verse TV. I'm Aaron Mack.
Kevin, aka Basic Complexity.
Reset.
Hashtag Verse TV family. Hashtag Verse TV. Hashtag Verse TV family.
Reset.
237.